And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, live here on TNT. We're in Boston, sold out, folks. Show number 2, and Pac has joined us here to our announced position. Pac, we welcome you to our broadcast, sir. Never mind, we're back to you. Go down to...
welcome to our broadcast position.
We're glad you're here.
One of the great athletes in AEW right now.
Don't be angry.
How about this reaction?
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, Jon Moxley!
Wow. George Hamilton Jr. could have done any better than Justin Roberts right there. All right, sir, Pac, you're here. You don't look to be in a good mood. Tell us what's bothering you.
Okay, let me tell you exactly why I'm here, Jim. I am here because I refuse to be denied opportunity by the AEW management. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you why, okay? Why the likes of Darby Allin, the likes of Jimmy Havoc are getting championship opportunities before me, huh? Answer that question, Jim, I dare you.
I don't have an answer.
Exactly.
I don't have an answer, sir.
It seems nobody in this place has an answer, Jim.
You've had great wins. You've had impressive things.
Impressive wins.
Oh, I'm flattered. I'm absolutely flattered, gentlemen.
Well, Moxley taking over on Mr. Spears here.
Yeah, and we saw Tully Blanchard trying to interfere, trying to grab the boot of Moxley, but Moxley would not be denied.
Running kick right to the sternum by Jon Moxley.
Everything he does with such vengeance and force.
And Pac, what are your feelings about Jon Moxley? You stepped in to his match with Hangman Page at All Out on just over a month ago to take on Kenny Omega on 10 days' notice.
Well, exactly. As far as I'm concerned, Excalibur, Jon Moxley owes me a big thank you. I saved his ass, but surprise to surprise, I'm yet to hear a peep out of him. He's ungrateful, just like the rest of this roster. Incapable to match my caliber and ungrateful to be in my presence.
Well, you're not going to endear yourself during the locker room by that sort of dialogue. You may need some allies someday.
I'm not here to endear myself to anybody, Jim. Let me make that very, very clear.
I could have answered that. I don't think he wants to endear himself to anybody.
And why didn't you answer?
Well, I'm not going to. It's not going to step in. Let him say his piece here.
Well, back to this. Jon Moxley is so unpredictable, so skilled, that we talked, when we said earlier, we talked to Tully that he's going to make Shawn Spears a different man, more aggressive, more mean, more tenacity. So we'll see how that works out.
But who in AEW is more tenacious than Jon Moxley? Oh, look at this. Tully Blanchard trying to grab the arms of Moxley walking him down. But that allowed Spears to grab him, but Moxley shrugging him off.
I don't understand how the referee let this go when there's blatant interference by Tully.
It is up to the referee's discretion here. I don't think anybody wants to see this match end in a disqualification.
I don't either. I'm just asking a very viable question.
Hey, notice how Moxley was looking at that elbow, Excalibur, and that was the elbow he had the surgery on that kept him out of the match we were talking about.
Yeah, that MRSA infection that required surgery. Was only out for about 5 weeks, but that took him out of All Out and allowed Pat to defeat Kenny Omega there.
And you got to wonder if Moxley's strength is really back 100%. I don't know that, yay or nay.
Oh, Tully just running Moxley into the ring steps.
Well, there's how you penalized in the beginning, you don't have that issue, ref. Tully's ass should have been thrown out. Simple. When he saw you denoted trouble, you're running. Let this match be one-on-one. Best man wins. How's that concept?
But Tully, it's as shrewd as anyone, maybe shrewder than anyone. Is shrewder a word?
Yeah. Wow. It is now.
Now the rib cage of Moxley being sent into the top of that barricade.
Well, we are seeing a little meaner streak from Shawn Spears. I got to admit that.
Speaking of mean streaks, the man to my left,
He's fuming.
boy, he is just staring a hole at this ring area here.
Let me ask you a question, gentlemen. Are you aware of my win-loss record?
Yes, we are.
Very impressive.
Not just in AEW, not just in All Elite Wrestling, but in the profession that is professional wrestling.
Absolutely, we are.
Let me tell you, boys, in 2 whole years, I've been pinned once. Now, you speak to anybody in the know, that's unparalleled. In this generation, in this day and age, there's nobody that can hold a candle to me. So why is it that I am relegated to the commentary booth to speak with you goons, huh?
Well, it sounds like you're on the wrong side of the aisle, my friend.
Well, Pac,
Welcome to America.
Last week on Dynamite, you did come up with a huge victory over Hangman Adam Page, the man that faced Chris Jericho in the match to the
Moxley's head bouncing off the floor in that little tight space. That's a little thin mat. Take another look at that. But
We got to give Shawn Spears a lot of credit here. He's taken a lot
watch this.
from Moxley and was able to come back just like that.
Moxley, he may be concussed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a slobber knocker personified. And it will continue when we come back live right here on TNT. Back live here on TNT. That power bomb by Spears on Moxley. And Moxley hanging on by a thread here in the deep water, the late goings of this matchup. One fall, 20-minute time limit.
A single leg grab there, grabbed by Shawn Spears.
You know, our first edition of Dynamite, we had many visuals, many remembrances of what we saw, but I'm never going to forget him putting Kenny Omega through a glass coffee table.
Yeah, last week.
That last week, a week ago. That's a visual I'll never forget.
And Spears, though, that knee to the kidneys of Mox sent him to the outside. And that actually, Tony, that bandage on the elbow of Moxley may be from lacerations he suffered. It could be from the surgery, but perhaps, tope suicida. And now Spears returning Moxley to the ring, but Moxley, watch out. With a bit of steam.
That's from Pac, who is here with us at our broadcast location.
You won't find me making that mistake. Let me tell you that for nothing.
You said that was a mistake?
By Shawn Spears, it was blatant.
He turned his back on Jon Moxley. Moxley capitalized. And now Shawn Spears' fortunes may have changed.
Wow, look at this. Just laying him in.
And now violence party in the corner by Moxley.
The knee did it.
I love that violence party.
That's a T-shirt, Tony.
That sure is.
And now Moxley draws it down. Oh, the knee!
Man, that running knee right to the temple. If this doesn't do it, and it didn't. Moxley.
10 minutes gone by, 10 remain.
10 minutes gone by, the 20-minute time limit affair. Hawk, our guest here, has a very valid point. That's why he's not getting a AEW championship matchup. He has a very impressive win record.
Well, goddamn disgrace, Jim.
Okay.
Goddamn disgrace.
I would think patience would be a virtue here, but I don't think patience is part of your...
I want what's due to me, Tony. Forget your patience. I want what's due. And I refuse to be denied.
Both men here refusing to be denied as well. Chopping the hell out of each other. Then the forearm shots by Spears. Oh, the heel heel slap. Slap the heel of the hand.
That left hand coming in hot, and the teep there.
Oh, but Moxley.
A great follow through with that clothesline.
Yes, it was. That was the key to that follow through, Jim. Good call.
Good shot by Moxley. Still dealing with Tully Blanchard there.
Oh, ducked under the lariat, looking for the paradigm shift. Spears! Oh!
He could win it here.
Knee
Looks
here.
for the far leg.
Look out.
Oh, no!
Well, Moxley barely able to get up.
He shoved the head of Spears up, and that got the break of the pin that time.
Are you learning anything here, scouting these gentlemen, Pac?
Am I learning anything?
You're scouting.
The audacity, Jim. You should be ashamed.
I am sorry. I am desperate.
It is worth mentioning that no matter who wins this match, neither man will have a better record than Pac.
I got it. I'm with you. I'm not against it.
I would have said that, Jim.
And yet here I am. I should be in the center of that squared circle. Week 2, AEW Dynamite, but here I am. Having a chit-chat.
Oh, Moxley.
That's it. That's got to be it. Look at that.
Turn the shower on. Time. Pat, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a pleasure.
See you at the holidays, baby.
That was a tremendous win by Moxley, but you guys got to agree that Shawn Spears really came to fight in this match.
He had glimpses of a new Shawn Spears.
Yeah, aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Right?
Moxley limping. He's been through hell again. His body is still getting back to 100%. He can't be at 100% right now today.
Jon Moxley picking up his first. Oh my God!
He's here. Kenny Omega. Omega and Moxley may have a date with destiny. Good Lord.
Kenny Omega with it looks to be a barbed wire bat and a barbed wire broom. Apropos for the cleaner.
Well, let's keep everybody informed. Our broadcast partner tonight has got off headsets. Just tell you.
Now look how slow and Moxley is making his way towards him.
It's a frozen rope between the eyes of Moxley and Omega.
It's like they're walking a thoroughfare on Deadwood.
Choose your weapon, gentlemen.
Yeah, pick your poison. Pick your poison. Omega's ready to fight Moxley. Weapons, whatever you want, right here, right now.
Omega with that.
Watch out, Jim.
Look out, look out. Oh, my God, right in the back of the head. That running steel chair shot from Pac. Boy, this took Omega right out of the game.
And Moxley is very upset about this, and understandably so.
Maybe Pac did Moxley a favor. An unwanted favor, but a favor nonetheless.
Well, we saw an alliance form last week at the end of Dynamite. Perhaps we've seen a second one with Pac and Moxley.
Well, we got to get out. Let's get some action. The referees out here, security, somebody. We got to. And this thing could be a lot worse than we're seeing right now. Barbed wire brooms, barbed wire bats. Are you kidding me? But we will be right back.